Welcome to the Firm Foundation's 33rd International Book of Mormon Evidence Conference. Thank you for joining us today and making this conference possible. At this conference, you'll be hearing from 80 speakers and 130 presentations with subjects ranging from Zelf's Mound to the war on Western civilization today. Here are a few of those speakers.
Hi, my name is Hannah Stoddard, and I am the director of the Joseph Smith Foundation, and I am very excited to be speaking at the upcoming Book of Mormon Evidence Conference in Sandy, Utah. I'm going to be talking about Book of Mormon answers to cultural Marxism and the war we're facing on Western civilization and Western culture. I'm going to be talking about the prophecies of Messiah ben Joseph, these ancient legends and texts that testify of Joseph Smith and the restoration of the gospel. And then finally, a topic that is close to my heart, using the Book of Mormon to save the Constitution. And more than save the Constitution, how to excite and engage our youth in feeling passionate about defending liberty and turning the tide in the struggle to protect and defend our God-given rights. So I hope to see you in person. If you do, please come by and say hi at the Joseph Smith Foundation table. Otherwise, you can also watch all of the recordings on the Book of Mormon Evidence streaming website. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Leah Stoddard, and I'm going to be presenting at the upcoming Book of Mormon Evidence Conference on two different topics. One is how to build your own free education curriculum using free resources from our Joseph Smith Foundation website. And then the other topic is the 1826 trial on trial. We're going to be exploring the evidence behind this trial because a lot of people claim that Joseph Smith was into magic and treasure digging based off of this alleged trial. So we're going to be digging into the sources behind it and just saying, is that a valid argument to even make?
Still don't believe that natives have Jewish DNA? You might want to sit down for this one.
Scientists didn't want to believe it, but they found a new haplogroup in addition to A, B, C, D among the Indians of the Great Lakes in particular. And that was haplogroup X. Here, finally, the mystery of haplogroup X was revealed in a very important study by a team under Dr. Schluss, and he determined without any doubt that the origin of haplogroup X was the hills of Galilee. It was that clear. That's because where you have the greatest concentration and the greatest diversity, that's the origin.
Hi, I'm Lamont Wilcox, and I am so excited to share with you some of the discoveries that I have made and the program that we've put together that have helped people with mental health struggles. And when it really comes down to it, it's really learning about how the brain works in such a way that it gives us a different construct to see this world. Similar to what Alma the Younger experienced when he made the changes in his life that completely changed him in one day, even though he was the vilest of sinners. And I'm not saying that people that struggle with mental health or addiction necessarily are sinners. However, within their mind and the way they think, Satan has a hold on them and is using that to control them. He's using the fears and things to control them. And I've been able to find a way to build a new construct of thinking that has helped hundreds and hundreds of people with over a 90% success rate totally change and shift and overcome these struggles. So I'm excited to see you there Saturday at 7:15 to learn more and to ask your questions.
Have you ever wondered why suicide rates, medication use, and addiction seem to be highly prominent in LDS communities? Do you have a child who struggles with mental health or addiction? Or maybe even you yourself has had more of your fair share of ups and downs? I'm Mikkel Wilcox Kaiser, and I'm the daughter of Lamont Wilcox, and we together are on a mission to help people understand how their brain functions on such a deep level that they can rewire these generational traumas. We have helped over 500 people and have a 90% satisfaction rate. So we are really passionate in helping free people from this pain and suffering that isn't necessary. So I hope to see you at my presentation on Friday at 6 p.m. Discovering and Breaking Ancestral Trauma through New Parenting Program based on godly unconditional love. It's crazy how we understand on a deeper level these conditions that we have on our relationships and how they're actually feeding our mental struggles. I hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Julie, and I will be presenting twice this expo. The first presentation will be about fathers and sons. And I will be answering a question: do the fathers in the Book of Mormon have the answers in setting up a Christ-centered home? And I believe they do. So come and listen to that and see what you can learn. The second presentation will be with my sweet daughter, Sarah, and we will be talking about Isaac's and Rebecca's and how to raise them. And so hope to see you then.
Hi, my name's Eldon Barrows. Have you ever heard of Zelf Mound and the Holy Pendant? This is a pendant that someone wore 2,000 years ago, and it looks like a two-headed duck. At least this is how archaeologists show this. But if you turn it this way, it's Jesus Christ with people kneeling to him. This is a very significant pendant that was unearthed from Zelf Mound by non-Mormons, and I'd like to tell you about it in my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Rick Robison. I'm speaking here at the Firm Foundation 2024 convention. I will present a topic of vital importance to all parents and grandparents. We offer the Family Freedom Manual series, volumes 1 through 5, providing simple yet vital information for America's struggling families, particularly at this time. Please stop by our table. Take a look at what's becoming the most powerful tool in the fight to rescue our children from the secular progressive left plaguing us today. Thank you for your time. I'm Grandpa Rick.
Welcome to the conference. My name is Mike House. I spent many years in business management roles at large global companies like Ford, Navistar, and Hitachi. Now that I'm semi-retired, I can spend more time writing, speaking, and teaching. I enjoy writing science fiction and fantasy, but also religious historical fiction, including a fresh imagining of the life of Barabbas and the astounding story of the servant of Helaman. I will never match Jesus' parables, but I will do my best to honor them in everything I create. Thank you for being here.
Science, like a fire is burning, fuels a passion inside my soul to help create a better world. Hi, my name is Jay Franson, and I'll be your host on an exciting adventure with the Universal Model, a new millennial science. I will be performing live demonstrations as part of my presentation titled Understanding Truth by Doing True Science, seeing the Universal Model in action. It will be Saturday at 6:30 in room B. See you there.
Hi there, I'm David Patrick, and by day, I get to work with people and money running a financial planning practice and an insurance agency.
But by night, I am reading my scriptures, I'm talking to my family and my friends who love to talk about the New Jerusalem and building Zion. And I'm diving into the prophetic timelines, the cleansing of Missouri, the temple complex in Missouri, Adam on Diamond, the 4 times that Jesus Christ is going to come to the earth. These are all fascinating as hitchhikers on our way to New Jerusalem. So I hope you'll join us and we'll have a good time together learning all about it.
Right now in schools, they're teaching our kids the evolution, that they evolved from apes. But in places like Texas and the Fluxy River Formation, they're now finding dinosaur footprints like an Allosaurus, a theropod, with human footprints touching it right next to it. This is incredible. It shows that these animals may not have been millions of years old and that they didn't evolve into birds as they're teaching. There's dinosaur artwork in Cambodia at Angkor Wat. Even European, Asian people across the world share these stories. Artwork entails the same thing, all dragons. Even in the Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, published in 1946, they have the word dragon. And underneath that section, it says that they are now rare. How is this possible? I have been on a journey to tell the world that dinosaurs didn't live millions of years ago. They lived a lot closer than that. Since learning these things, I've seen more and more evidence of dinosaurs lived with man. Evolutionists that have gotten in the scientific world don't want us to learn these things. Why? It's because the scientific community bases things off of evolution, not God.
Have you or anyone you loved or cared for experienced bullying, trauma, or events that have led to depression, anxiety, lack of focus, stress headaches, drug use, or even lost by suicide? Hello, my name is Brenda High, and I will tell my story, but more importantly, I'll explore some ideas on how to help you and your loved ones to escape the physical, emotional, and mental pain initially caused by the action of others. There is hope.
Hello, I'm Dr. Trace Tanner. My presentation, Marriage in the Last Days, will summarize not only the serious challenges, but also the phenomenal blessings characterizing the end times, including those tied to important covenants. You'll learn how and why prepared, committed couples can live during this time with great confidence. Furthermore, attendees will learn how any couple can develop and maintain a thriving marriage relationship. You'll also be shown specific examples of how to use proven marriage practices towards solving problems and receiving blessings.
Hi, I'm Janet Kent. I have a website and a book called Last Days Decoded, and I'm speaking on 3 second comings. When and where do they happen? So as the sun sets on Western civilization, we can either fall with it or rise as we gather scattered Israel home to Zion, a glorious event. I hope to see you there.
My name is Jeff Amberson, and as far as I know, I'm the only author who has used Book of Mormon prophecies to disqualify parts of the Americas from consideration as Book of Mormon lands. Don't worry, Heartlanders, we're in the same area. However, I will present an alternate map, one that I believe more closely matches the geography verses found in the Book of Mormon. I'll see you in April.
Hello, my name is Kevin Prince, and I'm the creator of the Gospel Lessons YouTube channel, Gospel Learning mobile app, and the gospellearning.org website. I'm an entrepreneur and was the founder and CEO of several tech companies. I'm also the volunteer CTO for Scripture Central, and I'm responsible for the soon-to-be-released Defend the Faith mobile app. My background is in computer networking, data analytics, and encryption. I think most people like the content I create because together we connect dots that many overlook, which allows you to view the gospel through a lens not previously seen, where we can dispel common misconceptions, myths, and traditional beliefs. Much of my content is focused on misconceptions around the last days, signs of the times, and the second coming.
I'm Doug Crockett. I'm the founder of Your Legacy Videos. We create personalized film-style documentaries for you and your stories for your family and their legacy. Your Legacy documentaries are a deeply personal journey through a lifetime of experiences. They provide an opportunity to reflect on one's life, sharing stories, dreams, and values through interviews, archival footage, photographs, and personal anecdotes. From what I've learned in the personal interviews, your stories and experiences come from the heart. Your emotions become real, your families get to feel it again with you, and this becomes your legacy.
I'm Robert Brown, a nationally known constitutional scholar and speaker. We are facing an immigration invasion, and states like Texas are being forced to take action even against our federal government. In this lecture, we'll be exploring the constitutional duty of federal and state governments, and we'll uncover a little understood yet surprisingly powerful provision of the Constitution that was the founders' plan for ultimate security against invasion. Join me for The Immigration Invasion. What is the constitutional solution?
Here is the Tree of Life in America, circa 1898. Same tree, but with government help. Imagine all the help.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Orton. I will be speaking on Saturday from 3:15 to 5 p.m. about the subject, A Strange Thing in the Land. One of the interesting parts of the Book of Mormon is that Lehi calls the great and spacious building a strange building with strange roads that lead to it. I took the word strange and looked at all different sources of scripture, from the Pearl of Great Price to the Book of Mormon to the Bible to commentaries, the Nag Hammadi, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and everything in between to figure out what Lehi really was talking about when he called that building strange and what it means for us today in the latter days. I guarantee you this presentation will have a lot of surprises, a lot of things that are very interesting, and I hope to see you there.
Hello, my name is Chauncey Lynn Childs, and my presentation is going to be on how the Book of Mormon responds to the philosophies of man that are taking over our societies. If Mormon saw our day, then he saw all of this, and he gave us the tools right here to understand these philosophies and the false philosophers that promote them. This is going to be a really interesting discussion, and I hope you'll join me. I'm discovering new things every day about this topic, and I encourage your insights and feedback. See you in April.
Hey everyone, I'm Dina Alexander, the founder of Educate and Empower Kids. If you're like me, you've seen a lot of terrible, negative messaging when it comes to healthy sexuality in our culture, online, and everywhere. So that's why I wrote these books, 30 Days of Sex Talks for Latter-day Saint Families, to give you the right words, the tools you need to have these important conversations. I hope you'll join me at the conference because I will be teaching you everything you need to know to combat that negative messaging out there and to teach our kids about healthy sexuality in a covenant relationship. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Lonnie Crockett, and I am going to be speaking at the Book of Mormon conference 3 separate times, and I would like to invite you all to come to my presentation because I have a very vital message to give you on the protecting of our Constitution and understanding it and how we can defend it. I would like to read you a very short quote that was made by President David O. McKay. He said, "There is nothing in this world upon which the Church should be more united than in upholding and defending the Constitution of the United States. If members of the Melchizedek priesthood allow the United States Constitution to be destroyed, they not only forfeit their rights to the priesthood, but to a place in the highest degree of glory as well." I hope you come to my class. Thank you.
Hi, we're Richard and Ruth Ellen Wood. We're both educators that have served a mission later under Patrick Kieran under Family Services, and we returned to find society has placed our children and our families at risk.
The title of our presentation is Kidnapped, the Heart, Mind, and Soul of Our Children. How it happens, why it happens, and what we can do about it. This will be the most important 45 minutes of your life. We look forward to seeing you this April.
Talofa everybody, my name is Tau Taifano, aka Elder TikTok on social media. I'm 23 years old from American Fork, Utah. I'm the oldest of 6, and I'm Samoan, Mexican, Hawaiian. I served my mission in the Marshall Islands Kiribati mission, and then I was a COVID missionary, so I finished in Washington, Seattle. I'm an LDS TikTok creator and Instagram creator. I make TikToks about the church, you know, sometimes they're a little cheesy, but mainly I just want to educate the world about our beliefs, you know what I mean? And I want to build bridges instead of burn them within our community and provide a fresh perspective on who we are as Latter-day Saints. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to speak at the Expo. It's going to be my first time coming to a function like this. So I'm excited to learn from y'all, but I'm more excited to meet all of you as well and just, you know, network with fellow Latter-day Saints. And I think it's going to be an awesome opportunity. And I can't wait to see you all at the Expo, and I'll see you there. Much mahalo. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Stephen Dennis. Come join me and discover how the Nauvoo Exodus was similar to the Jews' Babylonian exile and return. Dive into how the Nauvoo Temple has become an iconic symbol of the restoration. Daniel witnessed the establishment of God's kingdom and the empowerment of his saints that would occur in the last days. The Nauvoo Exodus reveals the story and the fulfillment of these events, while the Nauvoo Temple stands as a testimony to the fulfillment of Daniel's prophetic vision.
Hopewell, people were the ancient Nephites from the Book of Mormon. You're going to see the real armor of God here. Gird yourselves. The Book of Mormon records there being many wars between the Nephites and Lamanites, and anyone would agree that if there was any evidence of armor, weapons, or bones, it would be undeniable proof that the Nephites did live in America. Many settlers new to America were excited to get their own lands in order. When they would get their lands, they would then prep it for the season, tilling tilling the land, removing stumps, rocks, and removing the occasional burial mound. Not knowing their significance, they would uncover great burial systems of ancient families together. In many of the mounds, they would find human remains with metal artifacts on their heads, placed on the side or other parts of the mound. They even found weapons with an early version of Hebrew on their artifacts, written in cuneiform that translates to say Jehovah, the same word the natives and Jews use and spell for the name of God or the Creator. This is the wild part. The Seneca have said that they did not build the mounds. They were built by a white race that knew arts that the Indians did not know. Who was this white race that had copper and Hebrew artifacts like these inside their mounds?
Hi, I'm Angie Christensen, and I'm going to be teaching 3 classes to help you be more independent with your health. The first class is going to be on herbs that you can grow at home, and we're going to talk about how to use them and what illnesses you can use them so that you have what you need and you know how to use it. I'm also going to be teaching a class on easy fermenting. Fermenting is such a powerful way to get free probiotics that totally boost and turn around your immune system. And as a huge bonus, it is faster, cheaper, and easier than canning. And then last, I'm also going to be teaching a class on homeopathy for first aid. So we'll show you what remedies you can use at home for things like bleeding, shock, vomiting, burns, all of those kinds of things that we don't want to have to face, but that are a real part of our everyday life. So come and learn from these 3 classes and you will be prepared to manage your own health at home.
Oh, hi, we're Tim and Cynthia Peak with HHO Organic Products. We help people with the most potent hemp oil product in the United States and the most reasonably priced colloidal silver. We participated in a blind study with 15 other companies. Our oil products came out at over double the potency. Come visit us at the Firm Foundation Expo and let's see if we can be a benefit to your health or a loved one and make your lives more pleasant and productive. We hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Dennis Cox from Cedar City, Utah. I'm presenting this Saturday at 10 a.m. on the journey of discovery of the universal model and new millennial science. Come join me with never-before-seen photographs that help tell the story of the inspiration behind Dean Sessions and fellow UMers as they uncovered hundreds of evidences of what is deemed the second most important event on Earth since creation. Keep your eyes out for details also for a 3-day campout located in central Utah this September. See you there.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Els. I'm author of The Invincible Family, and I'm at the United Nations today, and I fight for the family. And I'm so excited to be speaking at the upcoming conference about my journey to the United Nations and beyond, and how the Book of Mormon and God led me to this work. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Melanie Oteo. My email address is july4freedom@gmail.com. My presentation title is, Can We Survive the Deception and Chaos of the Last Days Without a Divine Witness of the Book of Mormon? I will offer evidence in my presentation based on scriptures and prophets as to why it may be difficult, if not impossible, to avoid and to actually make it through the deception, the chaos, and the corruption of the last days.
Hi, my name is David Pine. I'm the Executive Vice President of the Task Force on National Homeland Security, and I will be giving a presentation entitled How America Can Avert World War III and Ensure Our National Survival at the Firm Foundation Expo on April 18th and April 19th. And if you attend this presentation, I will help you understand what we can do to save our country and what you can do to keep your family safe. So I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Ever wondered how to share the Book of Mormon to a world that doesn't care? I found a way.
Here's an example of what I've been doing. I've been taking all of the evidences that are shown by notable figures like Rod Meldrum, Wayne May, others here at the conference, and I've been putting it in one place with thought-provoking short-form videos and presenting them with the sources and in an irrefutable way.
Come hear me speak at the Book of Mormon Expo, David Douglas, and I'll give you tools and knowledge on how to effectively share the message of the restoration. In one way or another, friends or family members have left the church or been led away because of misconceptions or misinformation. I'll give you compelling insights that you can use available at your fingertips. It's not about convincing people to join the church. It's about empowering you to be able to invite others to hear the message of Christ through the Book of Mormon.
Hi, I'm Jack Brinkerhoff. I'm the author of From Vermont to the Great Basin, a 2-volume travel guide focusing on historic sites pertinent to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Inside you will find locations of literally hundreds of signs, monuments, markers, buildings, etc. that deal with the early history of the church. Also included is a historical background behind the sites.
Hi, this is Rod Meldrum, the Book of Mormon Evidence Guy, inviting you to join the thousands who are learning more about the Book of Mormon, signs of the times, self-reliance, science, and more as we faithfully explore relevant topics of our time. Did you know that there are over 1,500 presentations by over 400 experts and thought leaders on our streaming website, which is now one of the greatest resources on the validity of the Book of Mormon ever assembled? For as little as $7.97 a month, get greater knowledge by subscribing today at bookofmormonevidence.org. That's bookofmormonevidence.org.